So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Wait, I know you. There's no telling what it nothings. My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen? You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
Provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar!
I wonder what Irileth is so excited
A
about.
dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Wait. I know you.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord.
You hear the news?
It was just
Those
circling
damn
overhead
mages
when
blew
I
up
left.
Winterhold.
I never
Guess it
ran
was
so
just a
fast
matter
in
of
my
time.
life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take? Let's go.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
I'll...
Wait. I know you.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the Western Watchtower.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn right.
Let's move out. No signs of any dragon right now. But it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. But we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
To make a run for it. Kindred, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do. There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to...
I don't care. You're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
This land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legion, for I love you. For he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel.
Wait, I know you. Good, you're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. That
is an old tale, but well known. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called... Well, there are 3 of them. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest... Most of the city's residents live in the... Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all... Ah, splendid. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the As time passed, a thrive... Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your If you really are Dragonborn,
Didn't you hear the
they
thundering
can teach
sound
you
as
how
you
to
returned to
use your
Whiterun?
gift.
That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenichi.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refute. It's a tremendous honor to you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Let's get going. What do you need to take? Lead on, then.
What is it that you need?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Well done. Not many enchanters could pull that off. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books. and my spells. I don't know much. Only the old tales about... They say the emperors used to be dragonborn, but that all... The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the Way of the Voice, and taught Tiber Septim. Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know... Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the... I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some... Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is... Sadly, no. My work affords... Perhaps some hero will bring one to drag... What a fascinating conversation that would be. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? As long as I'm left alone to pursue my... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
This here is Dragon's Reach. And
Let's get going.
It's my task to see it looks fit for a Jarl night and day.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor.
Wait. I know you. By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Wait. There has been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn, but such a thing. Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot. Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. Your
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
You are a welcome guest, but you must still respect the rules of the Jarl's household. I am charged with protecting. Powerful men have met. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, and those are just the physical threats. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries. Well, not yet anyway. Balgrup and I share a battle bond. When he became Jarl, I insisted. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Wait, I know you.
I've got my eyes on you.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as
All this
steward.
standing around is rubbish. We should be taken to fight. It means you can kill dragons and steal their power. There hasn't been a dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not... They live in seclusion. They are masters of the Way of the Voice. If you really are dragonborn, they're the ones who can teach you how to use your power.
I know you. Until
Maybe
next
we'll meet
time.
in the field. Just pray we're on the same side.
You're the Harbinger of the companions. It is my honor to stand before you.
You're the best. Can you be my father? Mister, could you spare a coin? Really? Do you have a place I can live? Oh well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Honor, lead the way. Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. You lead, I'll follow.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine. The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber. No doubt those graybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk. Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient... Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better... I'll be glad to help you. There are many... And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decor... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangement. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangement. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangement. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. I'll make... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
Absurd that you can't get good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Wait, I know you.
Just 1 gold, please? Really? Do you have a... Oh, wow. Are you sure? Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best
One of the
daughter
guards said he
ever.
saw a mage appear out of thin air. He claimed it was one of those Sigic monks.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you do.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Papa! It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Still here. I am at your command. Let's get going then.
That big tree in the park looks so sad. I feel sorry for it.
When the Empire surrendered to the unmarried. They should.
I wish I could head to one of the capital cities. Maybe even back to Mournhold. Anywhere but here.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. I used to be. There isn't much time for that in my life anymore, I'm afraid. I actually owned a shop in the... Perhaps someday I'll reopen. Is it that obvious? Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of Nirnroot, and keeping a tight rein on my sister Adori. Really, one of the ingredients I need to cultivate Nirnroot are Jazbay grapes. I need 20 of them for my current crop.
Have you decided if I can head up to Solitude?
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn. High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
I'm sorry, Adori, not this year. Perhaps next year.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Then I guess that's your last request, fool. Yeah!
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get going then.